spanner, 10 mil, so you won't damage the hitch. You won't damage the fittings, and it should be easy by using that. But I'll be getting some rags. So like what I said, some you need a flare nut spanner so that you won't damage the bearings. So when I'm finished, I need to bleed the brakes again. Yeah, but on this one's quite easy. Using much oil. Okay, I got the hub undone, so it's just a matter of pulling this out. I got the still got a nut behind it so that it won't come off. Then I already drained the oil, and also I loosened the handbrake or e-brake, and I removed the plug for the ABS sensor. I undone that, and that's separate now, but I just put it back so that the brake oil, brake fluid, it doesn't drip out. And now I'm gonna remove the drive shaft. And then I'm gonna remove the what do you call that, center diff. And at the moment I'm on half an hour marks now, so it's not too bad. So I'm just gonna undo those drive shaft bolt and move it out of the way. I think I'm just gonna cable tie it up there so it will be out of the way. Then I'm gonna undo those and crack it open. So as you can see, because I'm under the car, I use the jack just to be for the seconds. I use the jack to just in case I knock all those axles that collapse on me, so it will save my life. Okay, so it's hard to do a video while working, so anyway, I got this out already. I just cable tied it there so it won't drop, and I undo that, drain the oil, and now I'm gonna use the jack to push it up to crack the gasket, and it should come loose. It should come out. Yeah. So I got it out. Yeah, it's not hard, it's not easy either, but it's manageable. Yeah. So that's, I need to find all the bolts here and washer. Yeah, I dropped them here somewhere before. Should be easy to find. So that's the center diff. Looks good. So I just need to. Okay, next job. I finally got the diff out now, and it turned out that it's open diff. So definitely it's open diff. I'm going to replace the center, the pumpkin, and before I undo that, I have to check the backlash. Yeah, it's going to use a dial gauge to check the backlash. So it's out. Maybe that's it for the day. It took me a good hour. I think just an hour just to remove this, undo that, and crack is open. It takes about an hour, so it's not that bad. I thought it's gonna be longer than that, but so an hour to take it off, an hour to put it back, maybe 2 hours to put it back. Okay, so after I checked the backlash with the dial gauge, so that I can disassemble it, then remove the ring gear, then put it to a new one. Okay, so I got the pumpkin out. I'm just gonna remove the ring gear, and it's gonna be a little clean. So this is the ring gear. Need to be clean. If it doesn't go to the new diff easy, I'm going to heat it up. So this is the new ring. This is the new. Okay, so I just got this from the back from the oven. So I put this in the oven and hopefully it's enough. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I heat it up for about 90 degrees, about 20 minutes, and it slides in perfectly. So I just need to turn this around, then I'm gonna torque it up. Okay, so I got the ring gear installed into the diff now, to the locker now, and I torqued them to 95 Newton meter. And now I'm gonna loosen it. Okay, so I'm gonna put some thread locker. Okay, then torque it up to 95 Newton meter. Okay, very good. Okay, so I got the bearing pressed into the body now. I'm into the locker. Got the gear. I use a car jack for this one. Then I use is to lever it down, so it more weights into the press, and it works very well. Just to watch out, you pressing it level. So you don't want to be on the angle, or in a way must be straight. So I check that while I'm doing it, and all straight and good to go. Okay, so next job is drilling the hole. I got rug inside, and I put grease into my drill bit, and I'm using about maybe this one 6 mil or 5 mil. Just a pilot hole, then followed by 11.5 millimeter. Okay, so drill is holes drilled for the wiring, and the bearing is pressed into the bearing is pressed on. So it's time to assemble. Okay, so make sure this one is straight. Straight there. Sure. Yeah, so straight there. So at the moment I don't have any backlash, so I need to push. Yeah. So that's the backlash. So to adjust the backlash, this one need to wind in or wind out.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So I'm just gonna set that just like that for now, and I'm going to put this on. It doesn't sit properly. Funny that. So that one, it doesn't fit properly. We just need to bend it just a little. Okay, so I got it on. The backlash is maybe it's okay, but I still need to check that. And when I'm happy with that, I'm going to torque it up with a lock nut. Loctite, I mean. But yeah, the hardest part is getting this grommet pushed out. Took me a while, but other than that, it's okay. See, there's no plane into the magnet. Okay, so I already assembled it. And I'm checking the backlash. I'm using a imperial dial gauge. So I got about point. I put it where it was 0.0065 of an inch, or thousand of an inch. So it's good now. And now I'm checking the gear pattern. I don't have any glue, bearing glue in my garage, so I use grease, and hopefully wish me luck, and hopefully I can see. Okay. It's right there. Yep, looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe this down, then ready to install. Okay, so I just cleaned that. Then I'm gonna apply RTV. Then I put the gasket on. Then I'm gonna apply another RTV on the other side of the gasket before I can put the differential on. Okay, so I got the first layer of silicone RTV gasket. Then I put this gasket. Okay, so this is the hard part. I'm going to mount this on the diff. Hopefully it won't drop it on me. Okay. It's in. Okay. Woo! It's a win. Okay, so I got it on. Yeah, so I just need to wire that. Then I can test it. Nice job. I'm gonna torque it up to 25 Newton meter. Each single one and crisscross. Yeah, it should be done very soon. Okay. Oh, she's on the diff now. Okay. Okay, it's in the diff. The other side. I'm just putting diff oil into the differential now, and it's done. See you next time. I got the locker installed into my Prado now, and I already tested drive it yesterday afternoon, and it runs good. Thumbs up. So today's job, I'm going to wire it. It comes with the harness, but I'm going to modify it to suit my needs, and yeah, I'll show you how. Okay, so here's the wiring harness. I got the plug that goes into the locker, and I got the extension cable there already, cable tied up there, and this is what I got. Corrugated plastic sheets, tubing, and come with a switch, and the yellow wire is the positive of the relay, and this one that goes into the diff. So there's a positive and negative, and this is the fuse that goes into the battery, and negative that goes into the battery. So this is what I got. I got it from eBay, I think. It's a Gen 1 8 series switch, which is I got the same mounting holes into the Prado. I'll show you where. Okay. So it goes over here. It fits nicely. Like it's look like standard. Okay. Then I'm gonna replace this with this switch. So I just need to get the 12 volts from the cabin ACC or ignition signal. Then this one, it fits the relay, and I don't need this negative anymore, so I'm gonna chop it close, just run this to the battery. And that's the kicker is I'm going to add another 12 volts 12 volt relay. Then it will trigger the factory indicator, rear locker indicator into the dash. So when you turn it on, you got the lights into the dash telling it's on, like that. And yeah, this one goes to the what do you call that? It goes into the ACC or ignition switch. Okay. And I noticed this one. I'm an electrician by trade. In a way, this is the fuse holder and inline fuse. And look at this. This cable is long, right? So if you hook this up to the battery, from this point to that point, it's not protected. It's only protected from here to there, the cable. So what we know as a Sparky is the fuse should be close as possible to the power source, right? So this is not good for what comes with the locker. But anyway, I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna chop it and put a new lugs, and yeah, work starts soon. I got this wire. It need to go to the engine bay, and before I put it, before I cable tie it under the chassis, I will put corrugated tubing on it. So it's already plugged in because I hardwired it yesterday, and it works, and it's working. So it's plugged in up there. So I'm gonna run a cable tie it, and I will run somehow to the engine bay. I'm thinking inside the chassis rail, but if I can find a easier way, I'll do the easier way. Oh yeah, so we'll see. Okay, so this is the wiring, and this is my deep breather, and I made it a little bit longer than the deep breather, and it's a good height, good length. It doesn't get stretched, and that's clearance there. Yeah, so I run the wiring inside the chassis rail all the way to the front, there, and yeah, it's long enough, hidden and protected. So I just need to put the relay and so on. I'm happy with this, if you're asking me. Very happy with that. Okay, so I shortened this cable. This is a power supply to the relay. Power supply that goes into the relay back into the locker. Negative. And this trigger for the relay is too short, so I have to extend it. You got a cable there, and I already hook up the relay. I mean from the relay to the locker is already connected. Okay, then just gonna put a lug here and lug there and extend this one, and it should be good. Okay, so I actually didn't had time to take some videos. Anyways, this is what I've done. It took me a couple of hours. Okay, so I got my switch here. Like what I said before, it's from 80 series. With there's a hole mounting holder anyway, and it's perfect. It fits perfectly. Okay, so if I turn it on like that, I switch this thing to locker, and I got that indicator there, which is it's telling me that the locker is on. Turn it off, it's off. Turn back on, it's on. Just like that.